Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to our Adventures with Noel series where I am opening up 5 different calendars with you day by day. We are already a fifth of the way through because this is day 6. Now each of the days I kind of focus on one of the calendars, giving you some of the details, giving you some up close looks at the whole box if I can hold it. Today we are featuring Canyon Hollow Décor. Now this amazing advent calendar was sent to me for review. It is completely sold out. She's going to do the same thing that she did this year, which is in the summer as part of a kind of Christmas and July situation. There will be a pre-sale. Now subscribers of either the quarterly or the monthly boxes will get first dibs on those pre-sale advent boxes, and then it will be opened up to the public. But once they are gone, they are gone. So it's a pre-sale, yes, but it's also like the sale of the Canyon Hollow Décor advent calendar. So I have pulled just a few of the upcoming days so you can kind of see that she beautifully wraps every single one of the items. They're of all different shapes and sizes. The box itself was enormous. Towards the end of the series, once I've pulled all of the items out, I will probably try to hold up the box for you as best as I can. It will take up the entire screen, and that will be with me like scooted way back up against the bed as far as I possibly can. But just showing you all of the decor that is on the outside of the boxes as well. She really takes presentation seriously, and that is no different for the Advent box, which was $3.99. plus $19.99 in shipping, or that's actually going to be the pricing for next year. It's amazing that she gave us that ahead of time so that you can budget, because that will be just around the corner. I know I've seen in some of the comments already that you guys are like, oh my gosh, I have to get that calendar next year. So absolutely save your pennies. It's a really reasonable price though, considering all of the amazing items that we've gotten so far, and that's just the first 5 days. So it says, transform your holiday season with our exquisite 25-day advent calendar. This is one of the boxes that actually has 25 gifts inside of it. Just 2 of the 5 boxes that I'm opening in this series actually have a day 25. Each day reveals a delightful surprise, carefully curated to enhance the festive spirit and bring joy to your home. So there is holiday decor. We've already gotten some of that. Lifestyle products. We have gotten a couple of those. Gourmet food items. We love something that we can enjoy for the holiday season. And then the special features, of course, is the beautiful packaging, just making each day feel like a real occasion, a real treat. And that is what I hope that these videos are doing for all of you. So let's go ahead and take a look at day number 6. And I love that she did these little wood tags with the numbers cut out. Just something to hold on to. A lot of you are very creative. You could create your own advent boxes for your friends and family. Maybe you are going to re-gift some of these items ahead of time as you open them. So maybe you actually start your advent a little bit early so that you can do that if you want to. But just look how pretty that is, you guys. And then, you know, we're pairing it with like other beautifully wrapped items. Like here is day 10, and they're going to look so good, especially if you have the space, which I don't, but like if you had a credenza or you have a great big space underneath your tree to lay all of these items out in a little like Christmas village of sorts, I think that would be phenomenal. So let me go ahead and slide this off and we'll see what we've got. Just in case you have just started today, I would suggest going back to the playlist and starting with day 1. Towards the end, probably around day 20 or 21 or 22, I will post a multiple choice quiz. Now there's kind of an easy one on there. The last question has always been, what is your favorite box? So you can kind of keep tally as we go along in terms of, you know, which item you like the best each day, and then maybe towards the end you can say, oh, I mostly liked this box, and that might be your favorite. Or you might just be able to look at it from a different perspective and say, you know what, that box was an amazing value, or it was just so special the way it was presented, or I just know that I want to save money in my budget for next year for that box. You get a free point basically, because it's just your personal opinion in which box you like the best. But there are also other questions, so you have to pay attention and watch the whole series. I know a lot of people went ahead and watched every day because it's kind of fun, because it's in addition to our afternoon videos. But then a lot of people towards the end, once the quiz was posted, went back and did a little quick watch. So some people even kept notes, which I think is really impressive, but it's just a fun quiz. We will have, you know, the top scorers will be eligible for a little prize. This is an edible treat. I'm excited. So this is from Black Bow Sweets. It's candied California almonds, a classic blend of cinnamon and sugar. Yum. That looks delicious. Great stocking stuffer, great thing to put on your charcuterie board, something to snack on. And almonds are such a good source of protein, and also like they give you that crunch when you're trying to get through work, like I often am. Sometimes I just kind of bribe myself. I'm like, if you can get through that next paragraph, Noel, you can have an almond. And you don't feel too bad about it, but definitely holiday friendly as well. So hooray! So that was a fun item from Canyon Hollow Décor today. Let's move on to our next box, which is always our Grabie box, which is the art box, which is hidden behind my head there, that has that nice sort of night cityscape. We've got each of these as like a building. Occasionally there's a street lamp, and of course there's multiple projects inside. So we are still, let me see, there's a little business card shaped thing for each project. Let me just see if I can find that. I have all kinds of paperwork for these advent calendars, you guys. So days 4 through 7, and we're on day 6, is the tag your cheer project. So something to go along with that. Do you remember what was on day 5, you guys? All right, so then we have, ooh, these are amazing. These look like metallic pens. They are double-sided. Let me see, double-ended, I guess you could say. Let me see what it says. It says dual-tipped, brush tip, water-based paint marker set of 4. But they just look, oh, they're like glitter gel pens. But look at that like coppery one. That's really pretty. Let's look at what the ends look like. So on one side, oh no, they're just one side. This clear side tricked me. So they're dual tone, I guess, because they have that like metallic to them. Is that why they're dual tone? Let me read that again carefully. I swear it says dual tone brush tip water based. Oh no, that was day 5. This is jumbo iridescent glitter ink pen set of 4. There we go. I was reading like I was mixing something else. Yes, so jumbo iridescent glitter gel ink pen set of 4. So there's the gel pen, and we've got glitter ink. I don't know that you can see it, but it looks more like metallic than glittery to me, but it is very pretty. We've got a nice dark blue. That's pretty. And then this one looks to be more like a teal blue. So we have those 2 blues that look very similar. And then finally we have this nice green color. Ooh, those are really fun colors. Love that. Okay, so that was day number 6, as confused as I was there. Sorry about that, you guys. Day number 6 for glitter gel pens from Grabie. Then moving on to Martha Brook, we have day 6 and our little envelope with our pretty gold foil scene. Let's see if we can open this up. I don't think there's a master list for Martha Brook. Let's see. Oh, we've got some cards. This is so cute. So they're all in that sort of design with all these cute townhouses, these like brownstones. Martha Brook, London, designed and made in Britain with card sourced from sustainable forests. Ooh, we love to hear that. So there's a few of them. Oh, there's different ones. So let's give it a quick count. We've got 2 of We Wish You a Merry Christmas, a Happy Christmas. And then we've got 2 horizontal ones that say just a simple Merry Christmas, but they've got reindeer pulling their car that's loaded with packages. So we got 4 nice note cards, 2 in each design. And of course they did come with the matching size envelopes, but they have a nice cardstock to them. You can kind of hear, you guys can kind of hear how thick they are. A little bit of a gloss to them. Super cute designs, very whimsical this year in the patterns, in the images that are in this calendar, but I do think it is super duper cute. And it did come early enough in the box that I can use these. So some of these items are not going to make it to the end of the series because I want to keep them out and use them, right? Okay, let's go ahead and move on from Martha Brook to My French Country Home, which is that big white one peeking there with one flap open. So we have our little drawer in the beautiful green and white. I did notice that because the way the box lays, so the side flaps kind of lay and then the box was laid down flat. So whatever it is, one of the boxes kind of got dented on the front, unfortunately. It's not like this is really like a box that I would reuse, even though I do think it's a beautiful box they put together this year in terms of the design of it. Ooh, we got some jewelry from my French country home. Love that. So this is a necklace by Baume, which we have gotten a piece from Baume before. Oh, so this is like a really pretty purple, but it does look like a stone because it's not like completely solid. Now, I don't know if you're going to see that detail on camera, but it does have like some like almost like antiquing or modeling that makes it look more like a natural stone. It's a really pretty purple. Hopefully that kind of comes through for you, but it's weirdly like a dark lavender, if you will. It's like that softer kind of purple versus like a royal purple, but it does have this really pretty chain. I always like when chains have a little bit of detail like that, like those little individual, almost like flat squares along the chain that give it a little bit more sparkle and shine. So this is definitely a piece that I think hits that marker in terms of the value that's promised in this box, but also even what you pay on average per piece per day. So wow, that's really pretty. Purple is not really when I was a little kid, like purple was one of my favorite colors, honestly. And then it became red because I think red is kind of my color, but maybe I'll have to go back to purple. It's really pretty. It does say it's a stainless steel, and it says acier on the back, but I don't know what the stone is. I do wish we had a little bit more information about the individual pieces that they have provided in this calendar, so I might be able to look it up on the Baume website, maybe. It did come with a nice little jewelry bag. I wish it could come maybe in a nice little jewelry box so that if you wanted to regift that, because that is a lovely piece, you could, because you're not really going to use one of these drawers, but if that's all the wrapping you have to do is putting it into a pretty jewelry box. But see, you can kind of see the lightness of the purple there in that light right there. So that is a lovely piece, I will say. That might be a contender for my favorite today. And then finally we have from Simply Hosted. She conveniently put a little line underneath the 6 so that we know which day it was, because 6 and 9 look very similar, and she just sealed the ribbons on all the packages with these stickers, which then I do love that Nikki took the time to hand wrap all of these items. You guys, this is a box, I'm not sure, I hope by now it is sold out, but if it's not, it is such a good deal, and it is not too late to get and enjoy this box. I'm sure that she will do her absolute best to get it to you in the nick of time so that you can enjoy these items. But they are great items to, yes, regift, but also there's so many great entertaining items inside of this box. So if she has any still, I highly suggest reaching out and grabbing one, because there's items that you can use for many years to come, and there's items that there are still many days in the holiday season for you to enjoy. So we have a nice little white box here, and I'm going to open this up, and then we'll just do our quick review of the day. And if you are a channel member, I did a little behind the scenes and showed everyone like the chaos that happens, because I try so hard to open everything like nicely and neatly, but there's wrapping and shred and ribbons and everything all scattered about on my desk. So after each one of these days or unboxings, I have to clean all of that up, try to keep track of which day was which day, notice which ones I want to keep out, notice which ones I want to regift, and then put it all back into the boxes, readjust. Then I take another thumbnail, then I get all the next days out, so all the day 7s, for example. It's quite the process. Like, I think it's a little bit more intensive work than just the regular unboxings that I do, even though I do those in batches too. So by the time we get to the end of the Advent season, once we get to like round 5 or 6, I usually kind of have like a rhythm to it. But man, these first few days of filming the Advent series are rough. Okay, so, ooh, this is amazing. So we have from Edmond Fayot some seed-style mustard, moutarde en grain. So this is what we've got, some nice French mustard. This is a French brand established in 1840, my friends. 1840. I think that's how you would say it. You guys, I was out to dinner with a friend of mine and his parents only speak French, but he didn't remind me that they only speak French. So like my French brain was completely shut off. Like, you know, if I have an upcoming trip to some like Francophone country, I will try to like kind of reignite the French wheels. They were off. We were, I just spoke really loud English. I was one of those people. I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. It was interesting though, because I was like, oh, well, I understand what they're saying, but for the life of me, I cannot respond. This is so embarrassing. Anyway, I can enjoy French mustard anytime, whether or not I can speak French. So this is a delicious, wonderful thing. Again, great for your charcuterie boards, great for those like leftover Thanksgiving sandwiches if you're still making some of those, great for year-round, any like recipe that calls for a nice seed-style mustard. That's gonna be delicious. I mean, and then it's also good on just like dipping a nice soft pretzel in. Like we don't have to be fancy just because it's French. So let's just go over all of the gifts that we got for today on day 6, and you can let me know in the comments below which calendar is kind of your favorite so far. What was your favorite item from today, right? We don't have to think big yet. We can think day by day. So we got our amazing California candied almonds from our Canyon Hollow Décor. We got those beautiful markers, 4 of them in these really pretty glitter gel pen kind of metallic-y colors. So it's like a very fine glitter. We got from Brook, we got these beautiful, a set of 4 Christmas cards. Then from My French Country Home, we got this stunning necklace in this beautiful color. There was probably some deviation. Some people probably got different colors. That's kind of how it's been in past years with this advent calendar in terms of the jewelry pieces. Different people got different colors. Sometimes, you know, I've had other viewers who have gotten the calendar and we've done little swapsies. Like, I think last year I got some earrings that were gorgeous and they had just a simple black stone, and I know other people got like white or purple. So let me know if you're out there, if you got the My French Country Home calendar this year. Let me know what color baume necklace you got. And then finally from Simply Hosted, we got some amazing mustard. So this was a good day. Like every single thing I will enjoy, because I can use those metallic pens on the beautiful cards, and also on the project that they are meant for. Almonds, love almonds. Mustard, love mustard. I am gonna say that is My French Country Home necklace though, that is my favorite. Just, yes, in terms of value, it's probably the highest, but I do think it is really beautiful. It's very simple. It's very delicate. Sometimes we get kind of more statement jewelry in this box or in the quarterly boxes. So for me, this is the winner today. But you let me know what you thought. A lot of people really just love the things that you can eat or that you can use for entertaining, so you don't have to run out to the store because they're kind of crazy right now. So let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your support. Don't forget, we also have our regular unboxing videos in the afternoon at 2 p.m. Pacific. So hopefully you are joining me not once, but twice a day from December 1st all the way through the 25th. And then we will have daily videos from the 26th through the 31st as well. I know, so many. I'll see you soon in my next unboxing.